Hey, this is Corey Lancaster with the Lancaster TMX Right Realty, bringing you another episode of Real Estate Talk. And today I want to talk about rent back agreements, because you may, if you're buying, okay, or if you're selling, you need to know, what is a rent back agreement, because it may come up, right? Essentially, what a rent back agreement is, typically the seller wants to sell his home, okay, but he wants a period of time to remain in the property, okay, after the sale of the home, i.e. renting the property back from the buyer. And just like any rental, okay, there is a fee involved with that rental, okay? And typically the fee is determined by the buyer's mortgage payment, plus if there's an HOA fee or a front foot fee. They take the monthly mortgage amount, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, etc. HOA fee, front foot fee, they divide it by 30 days to get a daily rate. And then they apply that daily rate to however many days that the seller needs to rent back the property for, okay? It's a pretty common thing in our business. It's not it's not something that's rare. It's actually something that's somewhat common, okay? So you shouldn't be freaked out about it if you're a buyer, and they typically run smoothly, okay? The other thing to kind of make the buyer feel good if you're buying a home is typically the seller does put up a security deposit, okay? In which they will get that back upon them following the terms of the rent back agreement, meaning they move out when they're supposed to move out, they don't cause any damage to the property on their way out, okay? So a security deposit there, you'll get a daily fee, which is typically, most of the time is paid at settlement. So if they're gonna be in there 14 days after settlement, that calculation will be done. At settlement, you will, the buyer will then get that money for the 14 days, okay? You typically, if you're a buyer, you're gonna do 2 walkthroughs. You're gonna do one right before settlement. Of course, the seller's still gonna be in there, but you need to make sure if there was any repairs that had to be fixed, those things are done, and to make sure there wasn't any problems up until that point, okay? Or damages to the property. And then 14 days later, whenever the owner or the seller moves out, you'll do another walkthrough to make sure it's in the same condition. They moved out everything, at which point, if you're satisfied, you'll sign a release form, releasing that deposit back to the seller, okay? So just be aware of that. That is a situation that sometimes comes up, nothing to be freaked out about. And there's a few more points to it, but those are the main ones. If you want to learn more about rent backs, give me a call. I'll be happy to share that with you. If you like the content you've been getting on these Real Estate Talk videos, go to my YouTube page, okay? And subscribe to my YouTube page, the Lancaster TMX Right Realty, and you'll see all the past episodes, all the knowledge base that I give there. And if you are thinking about buying or selling, give me a call. I'd love to sit down and talk with you, do a consultation with you, whether you're buying, selling, renting, or investing. I would like to sit down and meet with you. All right, have a good one. We service Maryland, DC, and the Virginia market. See ya.